Hi guys, so my name is Florence Wambui, okay, and this is the face of the Chronicles of a Farmer's Wife. So guys, I've been wanting to do this video for I don't know how many months, for so many months, and before even I go on, I'm in the farm right now, and so you'll be hearing noises here and there, but I believe and I hope I'm audible enough. So I've been wanting to do this introduction video for so long, but I kept overthinking it, and now it's like how many months? Like 3 months down the line, or even 4 months down the line. But finally, I've decided to do it today. So in this video, I'd just like to introduce this whole program, which is a production of Oak Mama's channel. This is called The Chronicles of a Suburban Farmer's Wife. As I've said, it's a production of the Oak Mama's channel, and this is just a part of my story that I'd like to share with the world. So, I'm a farmer's wife, as the title of the program says it, and the interesting thing is that I never ever thought that I'd be a farmer one day. My mom, yes, is interested in farming, and growing up, she'd do some farming. Oh my, sorry guys for the noise. This goat won't let me do this video. Anyway, so my mom used to do a bit of farming. She'd plant, potatoes, beans, maize, where we used to live in some, small plots. And she'd have chicken in some seasons, and some she wouldn't. She had goats for a very short while, less than a year at some point. And guys, we were how many? We are 4 of us. At that time we were 2 of us, then at some point we were 3 kids. But when we had to go to the farm, I'd be the one who'd rather stay at home and cook for those going to the farm. Cook and clean the house and blah blah, all those things. One of my siblings, the elder one, is the one who'd rather go to the farm with mom, and up to this day she's like the farmer. She's the major farmer, and she really loves farming and all that. But for me, I couldn't imagine, as in, okay, I'd do it if I had to, but I wouldn't choose to do it. And fast forward later on, courtship, dating, and all that. My hubby never ever mentioned his interest in farming, as much as I remember. So it's not something that I thought. Sorry, let me check on that. Yeah. So, what was I saying? I never used to like going to the farm. Even at some point when I had to deal with some goats and chicken, oh my goodness, the chicken used to scare me, because when I was small, I was pecked by a chicken on my finger. And going on up to adulthood, I couldn't imagine, dealing with a chicken, though sometimes I had to. Then I used to go and feed the chicken in their coop, and one of them will jump on me and I'd drop all the food on myself. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, so I didn't know that we would do farming. And later on in our first year of marriage, sometimes we'd take a walk in our neighborhood, and there's some place which had some, some big lands where people were farming. And hubby would tell me about how one day he desired to do that, to farm. And I'd just be like, oh, okay. And slowly by slowly, it began to become a reality. And so at some point, how many years down the line? Like two or so years down the line, when COVID hit, we actually began farming. Yeah. And we began with plant farming. We did a bit of onions and vegetable farming. It was quite tough, because where we stay, water is not readily available. We had to do irrigation, and it was quite hectic. We did also watermelon at some point. We did onions for some seasons. And yeah, so for now, plant farming, a pause on that, but maybe later on. But at the moment, we're doing animal farming, and in the next video, I'll give you a tour of our current farm as it is. We're just a small farm starting off. We started, with humble beginnings, as they always say. They like to say how someone started with one egg before they got a whole chicken farm. But anyway, I won't say we started with one egg, but we have a humble beginning. We've started recently and going strong, slowly by slowly. And so I thought of starting this program this year because, I didn't think that I'd be doing a lot of, managing the farm at first. And so most of the time when this began and Mr. Farmer got, is busy also with other things, and so I needed to step in. And sometimes I'd be like, do I really have to do this? How, as in, everything was a whole new experience for me. It was a whole new challenge for me. But since sometime last year, I've been feeling that desire to challenge myself, to do, to get out of my comfort zone. And so it's been a struggle. It was a struggle accepting this work, like managing the farm, trying to be hands on with it. But I decided at some point that I need to do it, and I need to do it cheerfully. That's one way also of supporting my husband. For ladies watching this, uh, Oak Mamas is a nest. I always say it's a nest for every young wife and every young mom to grow and to be nurtured in your purpose, in marriage and in motherhood. So stay tuned every Monday, or at least once a week. I release videos that will help us grow, especially young wives and young moms in marriage and in motherhood. So stay tuned for that in the larger channel. Yeah. So part of being a good wife, I believe, is to support my husband. And in this dream of having a farm, by that's my dog, in being hands-on, I want to support him, and I believe this will be a blessing. And along the way, it has helped me also. So I keep on digressing to the purpose of this channel. I felt like it will really be of interest to me to share with the world, what I'm learning, my new experiences, as I'm so green in farming, I'm so green in dealing with animals, with plants. It was never my thing. Now I'm adopting it into my life. I'm adapting to, doing this new thing. So some things, they're quite new to me. Some might not be new to some other people who've done it before, but it's quite interesting. It's an interesting new journey to me. And so I thought, why not share it with people? Why not share, my new experiences, the learning experiences with people, and enjoy the journey more, while at it. So yeah, that's the whole purpose of this program, that I decided to call the Chronicles of a Suburban Farmer's Wife. And so I just want to invite you to go along with me in the journey. I've been doing more shorts for this program. Every week I've been doing some shorts on just interesting clips on the animals or even nature, because I love to observe nature. Yeah, so I've been doing that, and now going forward, after this video, I'll be doing a bit of long form contents, more vlogs for the farm and the updates with how the farm is going, and also more shorts as I've been doing. So come along with me, as I love to say, and I believe it will be awesome. Some of you who are farmers will learn one thing or the other. We'll compare notes. You also see the progress of our farm as we go along, and I believe that we have fun at it, and God will. Okay, yeah, so we've come to the end of that video. I don't know why I overthought it for so long. I'm so glad finally it's done. So, and I'd like to invite you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Please, guys, subscribe so that you'll get updates on every time I upload a video. Expect videos on the farm every Wednesday. I really want to keep that. Lord help me. But anyway, every week expect at least something, and let's go along on this journey together. I look forward to seeing you in the next videos. Let me know also in the comment section what you'd like to know about our farm, or if you have any questions for me concerning our farm, concerning this program. I'd love to hear from you. And please, I'd like to ask you to like this video if you have enjoyed it. And guys, I'll see you in the next video where I'll give you a tour of our current farm. Thank you and bye bye. See you next time.